Hey, welcome to Bookshelf of Opinions, episode 5? 4?
Mm-hmm.
5?
Five.
5? Okay.
Five.
Um, sorry. I'm Hannah.
I'm Elizabeth.
Um, I definitely should have done my research before this because I should know what episode we're on. That was a
Okay.
little embarrassing. So what have you been listening to?
Okay, let's think here. Same as the past month, Wicked.
As you should. It's the
Nothing
week.
new. But I will say, I've been listening to Michael Bublé, like Home, that song. So good.
Okay.
I like Michael Bublé a
I
lot. So
I know you love Michael Bublé because he was one of the I feel like on the past we've talked about this and I'm like, I could
mm-hmm.
only name his Christmas songs, and then you listed,
Yeah.
like, a lot of
Uh-huh.
music.
Yeah.
I only know Philip Phillips' Home. I don't know Michael Bublé's Home.
I'll send it to you and you can listen to it.
Okay.
It's really good. And then I'm kind of slowly getting into Christmas music, so The River by Joni Mitchell.
Slowly? You mean you haven't been That's not even a Okay, that's a Christmas song, but that's not even a Christmas song.
Do not even slander it, Hannah. I love Joni Mitchell, but that
I'm
song
not
is
slandering it. I'm not slandering it, but that's like to say you're slowly getting into Christmas. That's not the song that slowly gets you into
I
Christmas. Like,
know,
I
but
need you to listen to, like, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Drummer. Like, you need to just fully dive in the deep end.
I can only do that once Thanksgiving is passed. That's my
Christmas
stance
is
on
a
it.
season. Thanksgiving is a day. You give Thanksgiving the appropriate Wednesday to Friday, Wednesday to Saturday, because small shop Saturday. Boom, you're back into Christmas.
I've just always been this way. I have to wait just a little bit. What have you been listening to?
Um, so I've been listening to Ben Rector came out with his newest single,
Mm-hmm.
The Richest Man in the World. So I've been listening to that, which is 3 songs. The Richest Man in the World, Forever, Doesn't Quite Seem Long Enough, and Feel. And then I was randomly, like, yesterday, I think. Yeah. Um, listening I was listening to Spotify, and then all of a sudden didn't know any of the songs. And apparently they were all liked songs I had done, but I don't like songs on Spotify. I don't get it.
Interesting.
But then I realized they're all songs I've heard, like, clips of on social media, and I was like, oh, I should listen to that, like, fully to see if I actually like the song. So it was 2 different worship songs, shockingly.
Huh.
Wholehearted and Up on This Rock.
Oh,
Not
those
Up
are
on
both
This Rock, Up on
really
This Rock.
good songs.
They are so good, and I never heard them till yesterday, and now
What?
I'm listening to them on basically repeat. I know! They were songs that, like, I heard clips of, like,
Mm.
either you probably sent me or I saw somewhere, and I was like, I'll just add them to my like songs to determine if they're also, like, because worship songs, sometimes you're like, this isn't actually worship, you're just, like, singing a song that happens to mention Jesus, and
Yeah.
maybe that's the clip that got posted, and so I'm like, let me listen to it, make sure I like the content and, like, the whole theology behind it. But no, I love both of those.
They're
So
both
that's what I've
good.
been listening to. Ben Rector and those 2 songs, which Ben Rector's so,
Nice.
so good. And he goes on tour next year.
Sure does. With a live band, right?
It'll be it's his last live band tour for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
What have you been reading?
Okay, so I finished the 3rd book of the Naturals. So now I'm on the
Okay.
4th and final book. Praise the Lord. Bad Blood.
Yeah, you are.
And this one is bigger size book than all the other ones, but we have a lot to deal with and stuff. So it's pretty good so far. I'm not far into it at all, but I'm hoping I can finish it and then start Sky Shade because I haven't seen any spoilers about it, but I just need to get it. I need to
I
finish
haven't either. I saw one potential spoiler for Sky Shade, but before it could, like, get to that point, like, it was Alex Astor doing a thing and talking about what Sky Shade was about, and I was like, I don't even want to know what it's about. Scrolling past.
And I feel like I had to do this with Nightbane too. Like I didn't remember how Lightlark ended ish. That I had to I started Nightbane and I was like, what is happening? And so now I feel like I'm gonna be that way too. I do know how Nightbane
I was gonna
ended
say,
though.
how did Nightbane end? Because I don't, because she's remembering that Grimm, like, that she's already fallen in love with Grimm, and so now she's split between Grimm and Oro.
Her and Grimm are married.
Wait, what? I don't remember the end of this.
They were married, so, and he took her memories away. Something so she could join the competition, and there's a whole necklace thing, the invisible necklace. I can't remember that part, But yeah, her
That's
because
right,
he
and
was
she
like,
can't
because
take it.
you're my wife, and that whole thing.
That's
Yeah,
right. I need to go
and I
back and
think
reread the last like 5 chapters.
I think at the end of it, she like Grim takes her somewhere. So I think that's where we're gonna leave up on. I think something like that.
Okay,
Because we kept on
okay,
seeing
okay, okay.
flashbacks of them, and it led up to them like falling in love and getting married, and then she lost her memory. So, spoiler alert for
Okay.
Nightbane. I apologize, but I don't feel like
And
that many
it's
people
been
listen
out
to
long
read
enough.
it. Yeah. So, anyways,
I definitely need to go back
yeah.
and
What have you been reading?
refresh. I am still reading Ninth House,
As
but
you should.
I'm like I have like 150 pages left. Like am fully invested. Was reading it up until we started recording.
Isn't it so good?
It is. It's confused me just
Yes.
enough, but now all the plots are kind of like overlapping a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. Like the jumps back and
Mm-hmm.
forth between Darlington's like his perspective, which I love him.
Mm-hmm.
We know we don't even know a lot
The
about
Halloween
him,
party.
but I just love the how. And when he saw
Halloween
her
party.
as Queen Mom, and I was like, and then that flashback just kind of kept happening, and he didn't know if it was a side effect or because he wanted to remember. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you tell me. I think you want to remember. But no, it's so good.
It is, and it's. I feel like it's
And
such an interesting concept. I know I say that every single
and
time,
we're
but
no, but and we're learning so much more also about Alex's. Like
Mhm.
the last chapter I just read revealed basically how she ended up where she was and like
Oh
what
yeah.
happened before she started at Yale. And I'm a hold up because I didn't connect why. And I don't want to ruin it because now I really want people to, whoever listens to this are like 5 listeners outside of you. I want to read this cause so I don't want to spoil it, but I'm like, there's
Because
one
if
particular
you
thing
read
that I didn't.
Lieber, yeah. If
Because
people
if you
listen to
read it,
us, yeah,
yeah, and then because Lee Bardugo, how do you say last name? Bardugo. I just said it the same way both.
I always say Bardo.
Bardo.
Like I don't think that's actually right, but that's how I say it.
No, because I'm now looking at it. I think I've always also said Lee Bardo, but looking at it, it's spelled Bardugo,
Mm-hmm.
which makes me feel stupid saying it like that. I don't know. Bardugo.
Well,
But
saying Lee Bardo and missing like a whole syllable is not correct, but
I mean, it sounds better. But I feel like now knowing what I know, I want to go back, and that just makes so much more sense as to why her interaction with Grays, that doesn't spoil
yes,
anything. It makes
uh-huh.
so much sense what just happened, why they're automatically drawn to her. And that's all I have to
Mm-hmm.
say. So I'm reading Ninth House.
She also has
But I
cool
don't know if I'm going
tattoos.
to. She does. But then they get sucked away by the moths. That's not like a spoiler or
Mm-hmm.
anything, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know. I'm just so intrigued by it all. It's so exciting. And it's magical, but not like magic.
It's dark.
Like it all seems very practical magic, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like practical magic, but like
No, but like
it
it
all
makes
seems
sense.
so
Yeah.
realistic
Yeah.
for fantasy. Anyways, so I don't know when I'm going to read Hellbent. I kind of want to read it immediately after, but I also have so many other things I want to read that I don't know if I want to get it. Maybe I'll get Hellbent when we go to Barnes and Noble Tuesday.
I honestly
Maybe
would
that's what I'll do.
recommend.
Give myself
That's
a break.
smart. I would recommend reading Hellbent as soon as possible, just because I waited a while because it wasn't out. Excuse the dogs.
Pardon the dogs.
I waited to read Hellbent just because it wasn't out yet. And I will be honest, it made me forget some things.
That's what I'm scared because I already am a person who kind of skims a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I can't read word for word. My attention is just not there for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's the little break just to read some of the other.
That makes sense. You might need something a
like,
little bit softer in between those two.
I say, because I also went from the Red Queen series to Ninth House. Like I didn't give myself an actual break besides reading my little hockey romances intermittently.
I will just say, see how you feel when the book ends, because that's a really big opinion, and then see where you want to go. That's all I'll say.
I just need to know. All I have to say is I just need to know if he's actually alive or not. I mean, I feel like we know he's alive, but I want to know where the heck he is. You know?
Yeah.
Does it tell us do we find out by the end of the book?
I will not say anything.
Okay. I'll be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
I won't. And, and with that, sorry, this is another little one of our semi chaotic episodes in the sense of when we both hopped on for recording. Uh, that's when we decided what we would be talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's also sad because we don't get to record in person for this episode.
Yeah, it really is sad.
I mean, that's my own fault, but
I mean, life happens.
take your vitamins, wash your hands, don't get sick. That's my PSA. It's fall. Don't work with kids either. I blame the children. That's all I gotta say. Anywho, so this episode we're leading into our Thanksgiving break. We both get a week off of work and school.
Which is
God
amazing.
bless America. Although I'm scared for that week off of school, or like, because I'm gonna have so many assignments I still have to
Oh.
do, which is great. I love how professors give you a whole bunch of assignments due like the Monday or Tuesday after a break, knowing that you're gonna have to work on them over your break, but they technically didn't assign it to you when school is like
Mm-hmm.
campus is closed, you know?
Yep.
Anyways, I digress. Um, so Thanksgiving coming up, talk about our traditions, what we're doing, favorite foods, any and all of the above, but not the sappy sentimental stuff yet, you know?
Yeah.
No tears tonight. So let's start let's start simple. What are you doing for this year for Thanksgiving?
So we will do Thanksgiving on Wednesday because of people's schedule and stuff, which is fine. We've been doing it for the past couple of years, and we'll stay
Don't y'all
home.
hunt on Thanksgiving Day or the men hunt or whatever?
What'd you say?
Sorry, I'm interrupting. I said, don't y'all hunt or like the men hunt on Thanksgiving Day? I'm also interrupting you telling about your Thanksgiving. So,
No, they do go hunting that week, and so sometimes it's a little bit easier to do it for them to leave on Thursday instead of feeling rushed and stuff. So, and it works. I mean, it truly feels like Thanksgiving. We all get dressed to still do the pictures and everything.
makes sense.
So that's fun. And then probably just hang out. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. I just had a thought that I'll ask you later.
Oh, and then Thursday, I'm not sure. The past couple of years, like me and my mom and my sister, we watched the Brady. We watched. Stop. We watched the Brady Bunch and stuff, so we might do that. Depends.
Fun.
What about y'all?
This year we are going to the mountains up. We have a house near where my grandmother lives that we're staying at for a couple of days near where my great grandmother lives, because her house is not big enough to host. It's not like we have a ton of us, but so we're gonna go and stay up there and have our little Thanksgiving on Thursday and hike on Friday, and then possibly shop.
Nice.
I don't know.
Don't y'all also do something
And
like
come home
that for
Saturday.
like New Year's Eve?
Yes, New Year's we'll go like a day or two before, and we'll stay at a cabin, and then we'll come home. Typically on New Year's Day, because of how the school system works, the
Mhm.
teachers in our family have to be back on January 2nd, which is stupid in my opinion and their opinions. But anyways, so yeah, we do
Mhm.
enjoy a good cabin stay or mountain home.
Yeah.
It's quite
Yeah,
enjoyable.
they're fun.
So yeah. I guess you kind of you talked on it a little bit, but like, what's y'all's Thanksgiving tradition? I mean, outside of I guess Wednesday.
We. I don't know. There's nothing we watch. You know, like I can't think of anything we'll normally watch on Thanksgiving. Besides the Brady Bunch, maybe. When we used to go
Wait,
to
y'all don't watch the Thanksgiving Day parade?
I mean, I think it's on, but that's not something we all sit around and watch.
Oh my gosh.
Like when we used to go to Thanksgiving in
sad.
Texas with like my mom's family and like a whole bunch of people, it would be on and it would, in like one of the rooms and people would watch it and a football game. But when we would go to Texas, all of us would go down to the park by my grandma's house and we'd all play football. But I feel like that's a very American Thanksgiving. I mean, obviously America's the only country that has Thanksgiving. I feel like that's a very
Technically, there's Canadian Thanksgiving.
that's true.
It's in October, but it's
That
not
is-
the true Thanksgiving.
yeah, that is true. I feel like it's the only it's a very basic Thanksgiving tradition to play football.
Yeah. I remember one year my family, one of the years we went to Tennessee for Thanksgiving, and we were playing football on obviously on the grass, but in the big field. And I was really sad because I didn't get to play football with all the boys. So then they all played a second game. And my cousin, for one of the plays, because he's like 15 years older than I am, and I was like 7, was like, okay, I'm just gonna, Hannah, you're gonna grab the football and then you're gonna pass it to one of my other cousins, and I'm just gonna pick you up and gonna run, and it's gonna look like you're carrying the football and I'm carrying you, all that. Well, that happens, but then one of my cousins on the other team comes and straight tackles him, pushing both a grown man onto me as like a 7, 8-year-old Hannah, and we just go. It was honestly a little sad, but it was hilarious. Like it hurt.
I'm sure it was.
But it was afterwards. He was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "That was great. Let's run it back, boys."
I always think of that Friends episode on Thanksgiving when they play football, and it's like I can't like. I feel like it'd be so fun to have like a little group of people and you play games like that. You know?
know. Oh, it'd be so cute.
It would be.
Wow.
Favorite Thanksgiving food?
Ham. Sorry. Ham.
Do you eat turkey in general on Thanksgiving?
Like my family has turkey. I prefer ham. I'll eat a
Mm.
piece of ham for the sake of it, and it's not.
A piece of turkey, you
Like-
mean?
Yeah, I'll eat a piece of turkey for the sake of it. Did I say ham?
Yeah.
I love ham. It's Easter and Thanksgiving are like my holidays because we have ham.
You not eat ham on Christmas?
No, we eat Chinese food.
Oh.
We do breakfast and then we have Chinese for dinner.
Oh, we do Chinese
Our breakfast.
we do
Y'all do
Chinese,
Chinese on-
on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, it kind of depends for us. Oh no, Christmas Eve dinner is always at Waffle House.
Hmm.
It used to be Long John Silver's for a couple of years, and then it became Waffle House. But
Solid place to
no,
go.
ham. Ham. It's the thing that like I will never special request it, but like when we host and we're in charge of the food, I'm like, Dad, we're gonna have ham, right? And then we have ham.
Okay, besides ham, like a dish. What's a side dish you
Oh,
like?
A sweet potato souffle.
Mm.
But the good that has like the not marshmallow topping. The other
You don't
one.
like yams with marshmallows on top.
Marshmallows do not belong on top of sweet potatoes or yams. You heard it here first. Whatever the crumble coating is, not
Yeah.
crumble, but brown sugar you know
I
the
get what
one,
you're
the
saying.
right one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like pecans
And
Maybe,
cinnamon, brown
and
sugar.
cinnamon and brown sugar, and it's all sprinkled
butter.
on top.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so ready for Thanksgiving. And yeast rolls. Yeast rolls specifically. I'm sorry. My mouth is like, can you tell I'm hungry? It is peak dinner time right now. And I just.
Yeah.
Also,
I like
there's
green
a
bean casserole, but
Oh, that's a solid one.
yeah. And gravy.
Also, pecan pie with chocolate chips. Ew,
Interesting.
gravy. Wait, which type of gravy?
I like any type of gravy.
That's fair. Are you a pumpkin pie person?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But yeah. I could eat the crap out of biscuits and gravy.
Okay, like biscuits and gravy as part of the dinner, or like y'all do a special breakfast?
I mean, we don't eat biscuits and gravy for Thanksgiving. I just mean in general, like I'm gonna eat biscuits.
Oh, you just mean in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Man, I'm ready for Christmas now. There's just, the certain foods that are at each holiday, and
Yeah.
that's our Christmas food.
Yeah.
I love food.
Good.
It's just in this moment, I'm like, man, there's so many things that sound so good. Anyways, that's all I got.
I pulled up some questionnaires.
Okay, that's good because I could just keep talking about food.
Don't worry. Let me do my research.
I
Oh,
mean, you don't want me to just talk about food for the next like 20 minutes?
I mean,
That's fine.
let me see.
Okay, but like a good yeast risen cinnamon roll on Thanksgiving morning while watching the parade, that's all I have to say. Do with that knowledge as you will. But you don't actually watch the Thanksgiving Day parade. Like, you don't wait for Santa to come down in front of Macy's for the Christmas season to actually start.
I mean, I don't want to say like, oh, we've never done it. And then my mom be like, no, Elizabeth, wait, you should do watch it. But like, I don't. It's not something we all sit around and I don't remember. Like, it plays in the background, but
I forget that every family, that's the whole thing of like traditions and things, is like each family does stuff differently. That's like the staple wherever we are, is we will sit around, we will watch it, we will watch the Rockettes perform, and we will make fun of the singers who can't lip sync. We'll question why some of the float choices, or we'll have to Google what some of the balloons are because we don't watch kids' television anymore. And then we watch Santa come
I mean, it
strolling
sounds
in front
very
of
fun.
Macy's.
Yeah,
It's great. That's the only way. And then you watch the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, well, we do
afterwards.
watch that.
You watch that, but not the parade?
I mean,
y'all got it mixed up.
I do remember one year, like a couple years ago, we watched Patriot on Thanksgiving, and that to me is just like our defined. Like I'm like, to me, I'm like, oh, we should watch Patriot every Thanksgiving, which makes no sense whatsoever.
That doesn't make
But
any
I'm like,
sense.
yeah. You know. All right, here is Thanksgiving trivia. So this actually, there's correct answers to this.
Oh, well, I'm not going to know any of them. Can I pull up my Siri?
Sure.
No, I'm not going to cheat. I'm an honest person. Okay, but wait, I can't ask you any of these questions.
No, you can't. But this is just gonna be fun for me.
I'm so glad it's gonna be fun for you.
When did the first National Thanksgiving Day take place?
1903.
No.
Earlier or later?
Later. Later.
Oh.
No, earlier. Sorry, that's what I meant. Earlier.
Like the 1800s, not late 1900s.
Earlier than the 1800s.
1796.
Kind of close. It's November 26th, 1789.
Oh, I wasn't far off.
No.
I mean, I was. But
within 10 years.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Originally, I was like, it's not going to be a thing until like after the Civil War. America's like America. And then that makes sense though, because it's like after the American Revolution. So America's like America.
Yeah. Which German holiday closely resembles Thanksgiving?
That's a great question.
I don't even know how to pronounce this.
Oh, then why did you ask it?
Ernderkefest is what we'll call it.
Okay.
Oh, this is something you would want to know. When was the first Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. We went in 1916. I want to say. No, hold on. No, that was 70. Hold on. No, give me a second. 25 plus 16 is 30. 30. 25 plus 16. Hold on. Let me do math. Am I at least on the right track?
Maybe.
Isn't it 19? It would have been 19. Is it 41?
This year will be 100 years of it.
This year's 100 years? Oh. Okay, because we went to it in 2016, and I thought that was something for it. But that wouldn't make sense. That's why I was confused. Wow, that's so exciting. I should have known that.
It's okay. This, I guess, is just. I don't know why this question's on here. Who's the Greek goddess of harvest?
Isn't
I know
that?
this.
Oh wait, my guess is Artemis, but it's not. Isn't it?
No.
Not Diana.
Mm-mm. Diana is.
Demeter.
Yes.
Diana. It's Demeter. Diana is Wonder Woman. That's right.
Yeah, and Diana is.
She's also a Roman goddess, right?
Yeah, she's Artemis's, but in Roman.
That's right. I
Yeah.
was like, I knew it started with a D. After I'm getting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you are. Okay, let's see. When is Thanksgiving celebrated in Canada?
October.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Does it need a specific date?
Apparently not.
Just October?
Yeah.
Perfect. I only know that because we have friends who just moved to Canada.
Oh.
And they celebrated.
Oh.
Thanks.
How many
Canadian
days did the
Thanksgiving.
first Thanksgiving last?
3.
Yes.
It did?
Yes.
I'm a genius, guys.
Which U.S. state consumes the most turkey?
Consumes?
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, it's not. The answer's not what I thought it would be.
No, because originally so here's I'm gonna talk this one out rather than just shouting out states because there's 50 of them and that could take a minute depending on
Sure
what order
could.
I choose to go in. So my initial thought originally was go for the bigger states. I was thinking like Texas, California, but Texas I feel like is going to do some kind of barbecue. I don't think they're actually doing turkey. I feel like they're going to stay strong to their roots. I don't know. Then California, I feel like they're too green, holistic, like they're not actually going to kill a turkey even if it's organic, grass-fed. So that rules those out. And then I don't know. Part of me wants to say like Maryland or Virginia, maybe New York. Let's go New York.
I will say you have said the correct answer. I just won't tell you which one.
Oh, California.
Yes.
I
thought the same
I take
thing.
that back.
I thought the same
No
thing. Like
shade
it was
to
too
Californians.
green, but yeah.
Which I mean makes sense. That
Yeah. Okay, how many pilgrims traveled to America in the Mayflower?
492.
Oh my, no, Hannah, no.
Less?
Yes, think realistically on the Mayflower. How many people?
Sorry, I was thinking 1492.
No.
Like 73.
No, 102.
Oh, okay. I thought 92 was going to be too many, so 102.
No.
Go them.
Yeah. Which Indian tribe helped the pilgrims?
Ooh, you're going to need to give the answer because this is going to get really offensive really quick.
I don't know how to pronounce it either. The Wampanoag. So.
Oh, hold on. I do know that tribe actually because of this. No, it's the hold on. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm just not going to say that because that's going to sound offensive. So,
Okay, next question. What product owes its existence to Thanksgiving?
what product owes its existence to Thanksgiving? Stuffing / or dressing.
It is a food.
Corn. It is a food. Okay.
Or a food
Pumpkin
brand.
puree.
Mm-mm.
Food brand? Quaker Oats. What genre of food? Side dish? Main dish? Is it turkey? Turkey and co.
It's all of the above. Because this
All of the above.
It's a TV dinner.
I was about to say Mayfield because you said Mayflower. I was like, oh, Mayfield, but that's ice cream.
The answer is TV dinner.
Oh, the answer is TV dinner.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying it was a TV dinner, and I had to come
No,
up with the
it's
brand.
just
I
it's
was like,
TV
Elizabeth.
dinner.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. You have 4 more questions if
I
you want
have-
me to keep going.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, are we just doing this the rest of the time or what?
Just 4 more if you want to answer them. I think you'll
Okay,
appreciate
sure, let's
these next 4. Okay. What is the weight
Okay,
of the
well, I know the answer.
maybe? What is the weight of the largest turkey? Do not Google it.
I'm not. You can see my hands. I can't Google it. I'm gonna go largest. I'm just clarifying. Largest turkey. 83 pounds.
86 pounds.
Oh, I was so close.
Wow.
I don't know
That's
why I'm so
good.
excited about this.
You said 90 and I was like, that's close. And they said 83 and I was like, yeah. Way to go.
I feel like
Virtual
I'm one
high
of your students
five.
right now. You're like, yeah, you were so close.
Virtual high five, Hannah. Okay. What is a group of domesticated turkeys called?
A group of domesticated turkeys. I didn't know turkeys. Oh, I guess if like you farm a turkey, it's technically domesticated.
You farm a turkey.
I don't know. No, but like if they're raised on a farm,
Yes.
then they're technically like more domesticated than like wild turkeys. I have no idea. Turkeys.
A gang.
A gang. Oh, interesting. I was thinking a cult. I don't know why in my brain that just.
How many NFL games are played on Thanksgiving?
Oh. Isn't it like. It's not a lot. Like what, 4?
2.
5? 4. 2. I was originally going to go 3, but I felt like that was too low.
Hmm.
Wow.
All right,
Interesting.
final question.
Oh, goodness. Have I? Oh, I have gotten some actually right. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How many varieties of pumpkins are there?
Varieties of pumpkins. 1, they're all pumpkins. I don't know. 17.
45.
45. Goodness. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I hope. Wow. I don't know Thanksgiving trivia. I do. I know some of it.
That's okay.
I hope that was entertaining to people because it was entertaining to me.
I mean, I thought it was entertaining.
That's what matters. We're entertained, so everyone else must be.
How high must a cranberry bounce before its harvest?
Is this a joke or a fact?
No, this is a real question.
Oh, okay. 7 inches.
4 inches. That's all the questions. That was just a bonus one.
Oh, that was the last question. Oh, okay. I was like, where did that one even come from?
I was just flipping through and I found that one. So
Wow.
that's kind of fun. I liked. I mean, granted, you
That
could
was
be the only
just-
answering, but
Yeah. No, it was
ooh, I
enjoyable.
have Harry Potter trivia. We should do that for another podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quickly put in my place as a fake fan. I'm not
No,
a fake
you're-
fan, but I don't remember things.
That's okay.
So I
no one's
might as
gonna
well
judge
be.
you.
You will.
No.
I really don't. I don't know. I'm just.
I
making
watched The
noises
Wizard
'cause I
of
like
Oz
to
the
talk.
other day, and I
You
sobbed while watching it.
I would expect nothing else.
Yeah, I was like quoting it
saw-
all.
Yeah.
What'd you
I saw
see?
a TikTok that I meant to send you. and it was a girl, and she was like, "I want to know, when were we supposed to get our Wicked hyperfixation? Because all these girls have been stands from Wizard of Oz to Wicked." And she's like, "And I was watching Disney Channel growing up," and I'm like, "I've never related to something more of like when was I when I hit my musical theater? That's when I became, but like that was so late in life. But then you
Hmm.
have like you, who's been a stan from the beginning. It was just interesting. I was like, I feel seen."
Yeah, it is interesting. 'Cause, like, I can't tell you who showed me the wizard. I mean, obviously I would see my parents, but I can't imagine
Hmm.
when and why. But like, I always liked it, you know.
Yeah.
So
Because like most of my like things I can pinpoint like why I became a fan or like
yeah.
why I was obsessive about it like from a young age. And so I was like, clearly missed something, which we didn't watch The Wizard of Oz a lot though growing up.
Mm.
Like I watched it to know what it was, but not like a lot.
I forget. There's the Great and Powerful Oz, which is actually a fairly good.
Yeah,
Like, I thought it was good.
it's good. I don't. It has which Franco in it?
James Franco.
James, that's right. I remember wanting to see it when it came out, and then watching it and thinking it was weird. So maybe that explains so much of like then also going to see Wicked and being like, "Oh, this is weird."
Maybe. What is your face for?
Do I hear voices on your side?
No, those are the dogs.
Oh, I thought there was like a man in the house talking. I was like, "Elizabeth, are you okay? Blink once."
No.
Like, you're so casual about this. And the dogs aren't freaking out. Anyways, so we already kind of talked about it. What's on your TBR? She can't hear me, for those of you wondering, because I told her that
Oh,
she
I can
should
hear you.
use different headphones. You can hear
I can
me?
hear
Now you can hear me?
you. Yeah.
Perfect timing. I was talking about how much I love and adore you.
I didn't hear
Can
that.
you
I'm
hear
so sorry.
me?
Yes, I can hear you now. I need to buy you
Wow.
know what you should get me for Christmas? New earbuds. I need to figure out how to get my wireless Bluetooth headphones to hook up to my computer.
Oh, you don't know how to. Oh,
I've
does your
tried and
computer have Bluetooth?
yeah.
Oh, then it should be
So
easy. You just pair
yeah.
them to the Bluetooth and then you select them as your headphone option.
Yeah, I should figure out how to do that.
Honestly, using headphones, it's the move.
I know, and I
I feel
have
like a
good
legitimate
headphones.
podcaster.
Yeah, I have good headphones, so I need to use them.
I have my $20 Spotify Amazon ones.
I mean, mine are Amazon ones too, but I think they're great.
I say they work, so they're great.
Yeah.
So what I was asking before your headphones just stopped working. Um, what's on your TBR? I know we already kind of talked about it a little bit with Sky Shade, but
Okay, so it's Skyshade and Lost in Lasso, just because those are two new releases that I need to read, you know?
mhm.
And then um it's literally sitting in my room. I trying to think. Oh, there's a book called You Again. It's kind of like a When Harry Met Sally type book. So I really want to read that
Okay.
before it's Christmas time, but that means I need to like get on the ball with it.
That'd be a
Oh,
good Thanksgiving break read.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I love When Harry Met Sally. I always watch. I
It's
try
so
to
good.
watch it on New Year's Eve. Um, and then Riley Sager. He is an author, and he wrote the book Final Girls, which is like this thriller that I love. Like, it is a dark thriller. He has a new book that I bought. I don't think it's new. I bought it, and so it's on my TBR. I can't remember the name of
So
it,
it's nudie.
but yeah. So that's on there, and I'm excited. Very excited.
That's good.
I went through a book buying spree a couple weeks ago. I'd said this on the podcast, and so I
Yeah.
bought a bunch of like little like cute little rom com books, and I need to like remember what the titles are. I can't remember,
As you
but
should.
yeah,
Cute little rom com books are what keep the book world going round.
yeah. Is on your TBR?
Still, also Sky Shade. Nothing like the movies. Spectacular. Which I
I'm so sorry.
hello dogs. Which I can't decide. I don't know, like,
Stop. I apologize.
I can't decide if Spectacular is gonna be a save for Christmas.
Oh yeah. Stop.
But I guess it's close enough.
Yeah, that's true.
And with that, they just really want to be on the podcast.
They really do. They really do. With that, I am so sorry.
No, that's fine. You said that, and I went to Wizards of Waverly Place. It's fine.
Stop. I think this will be the end of our episode. Is that what we're thinking?
This feels like the end of the episode.
So we'll see you sorry for all the headphone users out there.
So we'll see you for episode 6. Episode 6 for Thanksgiving.
I am yelling into the microphone, so I apologize.
I'm just talking really close for moral support.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See you next week. Have a good Thanksgiving.